You can't be a part of their stuff too. What would you say if your husband or wife came home and said, "Sweetheart, I'm getting married"? Time out. You can't do that. You're already in an agreement. The other thing the states cannot do is grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, or make anything but gold and silver coined tender in payment of debts. Why gold and silver? Because it has real value. You pick it up and it's worth something. It feels like something. It's heavy. Not like those tokens they give us. This is real money. This is lawful money. It's authorized by the Constitution. Anything other than gold or silver is unconstitutional for the states. Now we're going to talk about money a lot more after lunch, so I'm just going to kind of leave that. But that is why I require silver for this class, because it is constitutional. It would be hypocritical for me to accept Federal Reserve notes, which are fiat, worthless paper. So, Article 1 tells you everything that you need to know about Congress. It gives them a list of things that they are allowed to do. Anything that is not listed in Article 1, Section 8 is, by definition, unconstitutional. Article 2 deals with the executive. The executive is the President of the United States and his Vice President, and everybody else who is enforcing law down to your local police officer. He or she is also part of the executive. Now, it says on page 27, in that third paragraph there, the electors shall meet, each state shall appoint, in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct, a number of electors equal to the whole number of senators and representatives to which the state may be entitled in the Congress. How many representatives does Texas have now? 32. How many senators do we have? 2. So we've got a total of 34 members in Congress. Now, the state legislature can elect as many. So we've got 34 over here in Congress. We're going to create another 34 people. These are electors. What are they going to do? They are going to elect the president. This is your electoral college. It's not the senators and representatives that are voting, but the same number. We've got 535 people in Congress and 535 different people in the Electoral College. They are the ones to get the vote. Have you ever seen them on TV? Yes. During the last election, down in Florida, when we had this big brouhaha, they finally showed members of the Electoral College. They had like 32 people in Florida who were dropping their ballots in the box. Now, if the people get to vote for the president directly, what does that make the United States? A democracy. Do you want a democracy? No. So the Founding Fathers set up a system to basically say, these people are going to take, the feel of the country, or the feel of the state. Now, if you are an elector, you're supposed to say, okay, all of my group is Republican. And you're supposed to take that into account. And probably 9 times out of 10, you're going to vote Republican because all the people that you represent are Republican. But what if it's 50-50? 50% Democratic, 50% Republican. Now who do you vote for?
Your choice.
Your choice. Now, if you get 90% Republican, can you vote Democratic?
Yes.
Yes. It's your choice. You're supposed to do what you think is the smart thing to do. Because if the people all say, oh yeah, let's vote for that Ross Perot guy, and you don't think that's a good idea, you're protecting them from their own stupidity. That's why they elected you.
What if the elector is stupid?
You elected the wrong guy.
How do you get to be elected?
What's that?
How do you get to be
It's based on each state. And what's that? It's going to be different for each state. The state legislature determines how your electors are chosen. And one of the things on my growing list of things to do is to find out how Texas does it. I just haven't had time to get around to it.
Through the political parties.
Okay? So, if that system is corrupt, why are you voting for president? Why do we go out and cast our ballot? Does the popular vote mean anything? No. Years and years ago, you have this little car seat for kids, a little plastic steering wheel. So you can sit next to Daddy, and you can help drive. I help Daddy. Okay? If you're going, and turning right with your steering wheel, can the car go left? Yeah, because your steering wheel's not connected. If voting for the president meant anything, it would have been illegal long ago. Now, the vice president, go to page 28. It says, you're going to vote for, okay, but in choosing the president, the votes shall be taken by the states. Where am I? Okay, right at the top of the page. It says, the person having the greatest number of votes shall be the president. If such number be a majority of the whole number of electors appointed. And if there be more than one of such a more, okay. Where does it say the vice president? The vice president is the guy that gets the second number of votes.
In every case after the choice.
Okay.
3/4 of the way down to that paragraph.
Okay. In every case after the choice of making president, the person having the greatest number of votes of the electors shall be the vice president. Okay. Is that the way we do it? No. When did that change? Had to change somewhere. Okay. That's the 12th Amendment. And we'll talk about the 12th Amendment. Now, one last thing before we go. Page 29. Okay. Look at the last paragraph on the bottom of page 29. It says, before he enter on the execution of his office, he shall take the following oath or affirmation. Quote, I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Just like Lincoln did.
The oath of office is in the Constitution. They wrote it down. Why? It's a trust. It's a contract. And when you take that oath of office, you are swearing to defend and protect the Constitution. If you don't, it's perjury and treason. So, what I want to do is I'm going to stop there. We're going to break for lunch. When we come back, we'll finish up a little bit with the executive. All right?
Mike,